friends, welcome to the channel. As you have seen on the thumbnail that we are going to discuss about the novella Animal Farm by George Orwell. If you don't know what is a novella, then go and check it out. This short video coming on the I button. Click on the button to know more about novella. Friends, let's start with the introduction of the novella. Did you know Animal Farm is an allegorical satire by George Orwell? It was published in 1945 and it focuses on the political events of Russia's Bolshevik Revolution and the betrayal of the cause by Joseph Stalin. Joseph Stalin ruled the Soviet Union and transformed it into a major world power. This novella is very interesting, so listen to me very carefully. So friends, what happens one night at Mr. Jones' Manor farm? All the animals in the farm gather in a barn. Do you understand barn? Barn is a building-like structure present in a farm. To hear Old Major. Now Old Major is an animal, a boar. Described a dream he had about a world where all animals live free from the tyranny of their human masters. Now Old Major dies soon after the meeting, but the animals, inspired by his philosophy of animalism, plot a rebellion against Mr. Jones. Three pigs, Snowball, Napoleon and Squealer, hold important positions in planning these dangerous enterprises. When Jones one day forgets to feed the animals, the revolution against Jones and his men are chased off the farm. Manor Farm is now renamed as Animal Farm and the 7 commandments of animalism are painted on the barn wall. I hope you can see those 7 commandments on the screen right now. Before Old Major dies, he tells the animals that they must work hard to create their own paradise and teach them a song called Beast of England. Boxer, who was a horse, devotes himself to cause and make his personal affirmation. And what is that affirmation? That is, I will work harder. At first, every animals were given a particular task to perform for the farm. Like Snowball works at teaching the animals, Napoleon, who educates a group of puppies to educate them in the principles of animalism. When Mr. Jones reappeared, the animals defeat him again, and the guns that were abandoned by the farmers as a piece of their victory. However, as the time passes, Snowball and Napoleon are worried about the future of the animal farm. They contest against each other. Snowball, who delivers a long, meaningful speech about the establishment of electric windmills, opposed by Napoleon. At the meeting to vote, Napoleon, who has authority over those 9 puppies in order to educate, makes them attack on Snowball. Now Snowball, what will he do? Snowball runs out of the farm. Napoleon assumes himself as the leader. Now, as you can see, it was all Napoleon's conspiracy against Snowball. Now what he does, Napoleon takes favor of the windmill. The idea to set up the windmill into the farm was actually Snowball's idea. Anyways, one day after a storm hits the animal farm, they find the windmill toppled. It means it fell from its position. Humans on the other farm declares that their wall was made thin, while Napoleon claims that it was Snowball's deed. He came there to take revenge from the animals. With his leadership, Boxer has started uttering another maxim. Napoleon is always right. Now Napoleon has adopted some behaviors of human, like sleeping on bed, drinking glasses of whiskey and engaging in trade with neighboring farmers. Squealer may be considered as Napoleon's propagandist. What is propagandist? Propagandist is one who influences the mass through his speeches, messages, just like our politicians. ये करूँगा, वो करूँगा, ये कर दूँगा, वो कर दूँगा. Like that. Okay, so Squealer justifies the actions of Napoleon, that every little thing Napoleon is doing, it's for the animals' benefit. Undoubtedly, Napoleon is a great leader, but at the same time, the other animals are in cold, hunger, and overworking than the pigs. Then we see a neighboring farmer, Mr. Frederick, cheats Napoleon in the purchase of some timber and then attacks the farm and dynamites the windmill, which had been rebuilt at great expense. After demolition follows Boxer, the hard-working horse was severely wounded. He was taken into hospital and according to Squealer, he died peacefully there. But in reality, he was sold by Napoleon to a glue maker in order to get money for his whiskey. Several years pass and the pigs in the farm start totally behaving like humans, walking upright, carrying whips and wearing clothes. Eventually, the 7 commandments inscribed on the side of the barn become reduced to a single principle reading: all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Now Napoleon entertains a human farmer named Mr. Pilkington at a dinner and declares his intent to unite himself with the human farmers against the laboring classes of both the human and animal communities. He also changes the name of Animal Farm back to the Manor Farm, claiming that this title is the correct one. Animals looking in at the party of elites through the farmhouse window can no longer tell the difference between the pigs and the human beings. I hope you have liked this allegorical satire. It does look like a fable or something like Panchtantra, but it is much deeper than that.